Hello, hello, Nettie Owens here. Welcome back. I'm on day 5 of my 45 live video stream. And I was contemplating today what to share. Oh, I should tell you who I am. I'm Nettie Owens with Sapari Solutions. I help high achiever business owners create their blueprint to success, reconnect to their vision, take action, and scale. I'm the founder of a number of different businesses and programs. I'm an author. I have a book coming out very soon, What Businesses Need to Know Right Now, and you can check that out at whatbusinessesneedtoknow.com. And I'm a speaker. So today I want to share with you an often missed part of productivity. So I'm sure at some point you've heard what gets measured is paid attention to, or something like that. And oftentimes we're in that measurement, you might be thinking about numbers. And it's true, when we track our numbers, we can see how close we are to reaching our goals, what's working, what's not working, and make adjustments. So for instance, if you were wanting to, I'll just take an example from one of our Momentum members. She's adding the students to her music school. So if that were the example, she's looking to hit a certain student mark. Let's just say, for example, let's just say she's trying to reach 600 students, right? And this month she's brought in 25 students. Maybe the 10 have been lost through attrition, and she's at 575 or something like that, and she's not quite to her 600 level, right? So what we're looking at is tracking those numbers as a way to measure progress, right? So I want to look at, that's something that we're all very familiar with, I think, and maybe tracking numbers is not your jam, or you're not quite sure how to do it or which numbers to track. There's a simpler step that we can take before that. It actually might help you identify what to track. So if we're looking at what's working, what's not working, how to identify how you're making progress in your and how you're being productive, I actually just ask those 3 questions. Actually, there's a third I did not add in there yet, but the third question I'll share with you in a minute. So number 1 is what's working, or what worked, if we're reflecting on something that happened. Number 2 is what didn't work, what's not working. And number 3 is what will we do differently in the future as if we do this particular thing again. It's not something that you have to wait to pay attention to. So I will, on just about anything I do, take some time to reflect. This can increase your productivity substantially because you're identifying where the gaps might be in your progress. Instead of just plowing forward and saying, okay, I'm going to do this thing and then I'm going to move on and do the next thing, we're pausing for a moment to ask those 3 questions. What's working? What's not working? What will I do differently in the future? So I just want to leave, that little tidbit with you. How might you use that? What could you pay attention to? What could you track using that methodology? And there are other ways that we can track progress, but that one is something that you can make changes really in an instant by paying attention to those questions. If you have your team on board, they can also be tracking with you what's working, what's not working, what will we do differently in the future, and remedy what issues might come up really immediately. It's very much part of that continuous improvement or Kaizen kind of a concept. So I'd love for you to share with me in the comments what came up for you. How might you use that? Where might you ask those questions for yourself, even just today? So I would love to hear. For me today, I'm going to share with you the book that I have coming out very soon. I was just talking to Jennifer McGinley today. She's my PR consultant for this book to help it get out into the masses. It's been my response to the pandemic to help businesses understand what they need to know in any given moment. I had another great interview today with Sean Sutherland of Kapauza. You can check the book out and pre-order and see what it's about if you go to whatbusinessesneedtoknow.com. You can also watch all of the interviews that have already been recorded. If you are interested in knowing more about it, just, shoot me a message. I'd love to hear from you. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.